Chosen ones, something immense is stirring in the unseen, a shift so profound that even the heavens are holding their breath. This isn't about wealth as the world defines it. No, this is about a sacred anointing, a calling reserved for those who have walked through the fire, purified not by greed, but by purpose. The first billionaires of this new era are not men and women chasing gold. They are divine vessels carrying the currency of creation itself. You are being positioned as a keeper of abundance, wealth that flows not from ego, but from divine alignment. The universe is preparing to entrust you with resources, influence, and vision, not to glorify yourself, but to restore balance to a world in need of light. This is destiny wrapped in responsibility. A sacred mantle of wealth is descending, and it is looking for the pure-hearted, those who can carry divine power without corruption. You, chosen one, are being summoned to receive what generations could not. But before this abundance could reach you, you had to be refined. You've endured seasons that stripped you bare, financial droughts that tested your faith, betrayals that emptied your spirit, doors that slammed shut just when you thought you were ready. You've watched others ascend effortlessly, while your own rise seemed endlessly delayed. Yet even in silence, you never cursed your path. You stayed faithful when there was no reason to believe. You learned to live on prayer when plans failed. And that waiting? It wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Every rejection was a redirection, every loss a cleansing. You were being shaped, not sidelined. The divine was fortifying your soul to carry what others could not. For the wealth that is coming is not for spending. It is for building, for uplifting, for healing. Your isolation was sacred training. Your lack was your initiation. And now, that long silence is breaking. Chosen ones, listen. The mantle descending now is not about money. It's about mastery. What is unfolding is divine stewardship, the transfer of power from the material to the sacred. This wealth that approaches is not printed, it is summoned. It moves like light, responding only to purity, alignment, and intention. The universe is selecting its keepers, those who can hold energy without distortion, who can handle influence without losing compassion. The billionaire is not the one with the largest vaults, but the one whose soul can carry the weight of divine provision without collapsing into pride. You are being called to become a conduit for heaven's economy, a vessel so clear that abundance can flow through you and reach those who need it most. God is raising a new order, not moguls, but messengers, not owners, but stewards. These souls are being entrusted with creative power, the kind that builds, heals, and restores. When divine wealth enters their life, it doesn't inflate the ego, it multiplies good. It circulates, feeding the hungry, freeing the bound, restoring what the world forgot. This is why you were tested so deeply. The waiting purified your motives. You learned to want not for self, but for service. Every delay was a calibration, ensuring that when the abundance comes, it will not consume you, but complete you. You are being aligned to a frequency that transcends hustle and chance. It's not luck, it's ordination. This is spiritual wealth, the kind that ripples through generations. And when it arrives, it won't feel like getting rich. It will feel like remembering who you truly are, the divine vessel through which the new world begins to flow. Chosen one, this is your activation. Everything you endured was training. Every disappointment, every door that refused to open, every dream that was delayed, those moments weren't your punishment, they were your preparation. You are being taught how to hold energy with stability, how to remain faithful when it made no sense, how to move from scarcity into embodiment. You are not waiting for abundance. Abundance is waiting for you to recognize that you are already its home. You have been refined to operate as a vessel of divine flow. Now is not the time to shrink back into doubt or hesitation. This is the moment to walk in certainty. Speak gratitude before you see results. Move boldly as if the heavens have already cleared the path, because they have. You are the proof of alignment in motion. Billionaire energy is not arrogance, it's reverence. It's a grounded authority that says, I know who sent me. Step into that vibration now. Expand your capacity by gratitude. Stretch your belief by vision. Wealth is not chasing you, it is orbiting you, waiting for your signal of readiness. Act like the vessel you've been prepared to be. Create, plan, give, move, and believe from the frequency of completion. You are not a seeker, you are a carrier. What once felt impossible will soon feel natural, because your spirit is finally resonating with what your destiny has always held. This is the moment to embody the mantle. Let your confidence speak louder than your fear. Let your actions declare that you trust the unseen. The divine doesn't wait for perfection. It moves through willingness, and yours is already opening the gates. The deeper lesson is this: divine abundance is consciousness made visible. True wealth begins as awareness, the recognition that you are not separate from the source that provides. The chosen ones are not being blessed for who they are. They are being entrusted because of what they've become. You have learned to stay humble in hunger and faithful in emptiness. That balance of power and surrender, of ambition and peace, is what opens the floodgates. Abundance is not a prize, it's a reflection of alignment. When your heart is clear, creation responds. The more you trust your divine connection, the more reality bends to that trust. The frequency of wealth is not reached through effort. It is reached through embodiment, living as though you already are the flow itself. This is the lesson the universe has been etching into your spirit. You cannot attract what you still doubt. You must become the vibration of what you seek. The old way was chasing. The new way is radiating. When you move with purity, intention, and service, every resource you need begins to locate you. People, ideas, opportunities, because the current of creation recognizes its own. That is the real billionaire consciousness. Not greed, but grounded grace. Not hunger, but harmony. You are not here to earn this blessing. You are here to embody it. You are the vessel, the conduit, and the continuation of divine abundance itself. The more peace you carry, the more the world mirrors that harmony back to you. When your intentions are rooted in love, the energy of creation rushes to support you. And when you finally understand that you are the abundance you've been waiting for, lack loses all its power. Chosen ones, this is your moment of movement. The heavens are aligning, and the divine current is surging in your favor. But it will not wait forever. Tonight is not about passive belief, it's about embodied faith. The universe is watching to see who will rise, who will act, who will finally match the vibration of what they've been praying for. Take out your journal and write what you are ready to receive. Speak your desires into the air as if they've already arrived. Visualize yourself walking as the vessel you are becoming. Confident, radiant, grounded in purpose. Adjust your thoughts, your words, your posture. Let your actions reflect divine conviction. Every step you take in certainty calls the unseen forces to move mountains for you. The universe doesn't respond to hesitation. It responds to motion, to courage, to belief that refuses to crumble. You have always been strong enough to carry this. You have proven it through your endurance, your patience, and your faith when no reward was in sight. You were not chosen by accident. You were refined to hold wealth without being consumed by it. You are the balance between heaven and earth, the vessel and the vision. Walk forward, knowing the mantle fits you perfectly now. Chosen ones, if this message resonates, declare it. Type, "I receive the mantle," to seal your covenant with destiny. Share this message with another chosen one, awakening to their calling. You've been with Veil of Knowing, where divine messages meet divine timing.